One more Blue Devil I could easily see landing in the Rockets' lap. 7-foot center Mark Williams is the type of shot blocking, rebounding, and rim running center the Rockets could really use. Their defense is the worst in the NBA. And especially if they don't end up with Chet Holmgren with that first pick. Williams is projected middle of the first round, right where the Rockets pick from the Nets is likely to land. Tell us about Mark Williams, both the player and the person.
Yeah, Mark Williams, I'll start with him as a person. He's a great guy as a person. In all the interviews, he's so willing to talk to everyone. He's talks to his teammates, probably just right up there with Wendell and Joey. He's just constantly bringing guys up. Always got a smile on his face too. Just a great guy. I feel like one of my favorite guys to talk to. But as a player, I think that he's a great player. Let me just say that first of all. I mean, just you watch him play and you know he's a special big man. But I think he runs into some issues, maybe translating his game to the next level because he's able to take advantage of his size so well in college because he's so much bigger than everyone else. But once you reach the NBA, there's going to be a lot of other guys that are probably as close to as big as you are. So I think he needs to maybe add a little weight and work on his footwork. I would like to see him develop his footwork a little bit more to not have to rely on just his size as much, but on the offensive end, being able to actually work some more post moves into his game. And then on the defensive end, just the sizing up will help him be able to take on bigger guys. When you have Giannis running down the lane, just being 7'1" isn't really going to stop him.
Is there parts of his game that you think we haven't seen this year because Duke is so talented at other places? Is there parts where maybe they're not using him because of that?
I'm not really sure. Duke runs the pick and roll often, but not necessarily well. I say that getting him, he's definitely a pick and roll threat for sure. And I think that if they are Duke now, whatever team, the Rockets, maybe in the NBA, will be able to run that better. He's such a threat coming down the lane like that. So I think maybe that's one part of his game that we aren't seeing as much, that especially if he adds size, he'll set like better picks. I think one of the things that's bothered me the most about Duke these past 4 games is they struggle so much getting picked on the defensive end, and then on the offensive end, they can't do the same. So maybe Mark Williams adding some size will be able to create more havoc outside on the perimeter and then get free down low.
You're listening to Houston Sports Talk.